Said I've been up and I've been down.
I've always lived a life fantastic.
Said I've been played and I've played around.
I always landed on my feet.
There have been bumps along the way,
but I had to take my chances.
And other times were not so great,
but you were standing there to grace me.
With open arms you would catch me,
and I would fall.
And with the same arms you would love me. Much slower.
You were afraid, it ain't no secret.
No grace from any man.
Why don't you quit while you can still quit?
And then you say, come take my hand.
It wasn't me, it was something holy.
With open arms you would catch me,
and I would fall.
And with the same arms you would love me.
Whenever I call,
always there to forgive me. Ready to receive me. Wanna say it again. With open arms you would catch me,
and I would fall.
And with the same arms you would love me.
Whenever I call,
always there to forgive me.
and I would fall.
Standing at the ready to receive me.
What I was made of. Disappointment or disapproval from the heavens. Only thing I'm afraid of. I'm the nuisance child. Grew up in the lowest tax bracket percentile with loud. So of course I'm bitter. Got recourse for them hecklers who try to modify me. But if you can't control these streets, how can you get me?
With open arms you would catch me, and with the same arms you would love me.
We are Mad Church Disease, helping you understand that Jesus plus nothing is everything. This is a show for everyone, believers and non-believers, from churched to the unchurched. Help us grow the channel by supporting our non-profit causes and create more consistent content. Donate by Cash App or PayPal, or buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com.
All right, everybody. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into the Mad Church Disease podcast. I am so excited you are here. I have no idea. I have no idea.
So I've been steaming my clothes.
if you can hear me. I'm testing my stuff here before I come on the screen. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. I have no idea because. Okay, so it sounds like y'all can hear me. Okay, good. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate that. Let me bring myself on the screen. It's Thursday night, everybody. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Mad Church Disease broadcast. Hold on. I am your humble host and servant, and I want to thank you, Marcellus McMillan here. And we are going to talk about a variety of topics and subjects. I am going to take my time tonight, but I need to just let you know, Lynn, not everybody has seen the stories because not everybody actually watches sometimes when I post that stuff. And so, it's a quick blurb. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on these subject matters tonight. Y'all know me. I try to get you in and get you out in like an hour. Also, I'm a different kind of vlogger where I don't feel like talking about the same things everybody else is talking about. And if I do talk about it, I'm going to talk about it in a different way than everybody else is speaking about it. So it's just that simple. I can't make it any plainer than that. Let me just simply say, shout out to all of you that are in the chat. Shout out to all of the members. Thank y'all so very much for coming on in. I really do appreciate it. If I'm not shouting you out, it's not because of charge it to my head, not my heart. But Darryl Moore, shout out to you, sir. Shout out to all the members. Dolores Forup, Sharon T. Leonard, Moni No Love, Mary, Alex Corbin, Melanie Rice, Kathy A. Lewis Franklin. Good to see you here, Lewis. Let me see here. My God. Let me see. Fitness is everything. Toy Summer Grace Haynes. Good to see you here. Let me see who else is down there. Brandy Joy, I think it is, and Sexy Form 31, something like that. I think it says. I can't see all this stuff. Y'all know I'm trying. And these are my glasses, but yeah, I think it says Forum. But the phones be so small, you can't see this stuff. Stuff be so small. But thank y'all. Beautiful Ashes, good to have you in the chat as well. I don't know what in the world. This stuff be emailing me all kinds of stuff that don't have nothing to do with me. Yes, and so yeah. Thank y'all so much for being in the chat today. Now, it's Thursday. I'm a hit a couple things, and then we're gonna talk about some things, and then we're gonna leave some things alone. Okay, simple as that. But shout out to all of you that are in the chat. I did a members only live earlier this morning, and I talked to you guys, and I'm a little bit tired. Y'all know I had a whole class today, and the man talked so fast in the class. He went by the stuff so fast. It's a good thing that we get the recordings of the class, because I'm just of this particular class, because it just went by so quick. And I think he did that on purpose, because he's wanting us to, pay for individual lessons, or to, spend time with him individually. Just so you know, for all of you that are out there, I took a YouTube class this morning. I want you all to understand something. I don't have any friends, Sexy Form. I don't have any friends. I don't have no friends, especially when it comes to no YouTube. So ain't no friend, and we don't mention names over here. So just be careful. Thank you so much. Listen, the man talks so fast. You guys want to know how much this course costs, or the class, the one that the class that I went to today was for free. That might be why he sped on through the stuff so quick. Because I had bought a previous class of his, but this particular class, the one that he was trying to sell on this class, $4,000. Did you hear what I said? $4,000. Now, he's actually worked with some of the largest brands and businesses that have made millions of dollars on YouTube. But here's the thing. I'm not about to give him no $4,000 like that. It's just not. Now, maybe at another time in life, but not right now. I'm just saying. And so I found it to be very, very, very interesting. So yeah, it's $4,000 class. Listen here. I listen. I ain't trying. Listen, y'all. Hey, it was $4,000, and I told you guys this morning about that class. So yeah, and I'm a little bit on the tired side, but it is what it is. But I want to send a great shout out to all of you that are supporting the Mad Church Disease channel. Thank y'all. And I told them a real funny story this morning in our membership. So if you have not yet gotten your membership, please make sure that you do so. That's the great way of sustaining the channel. I'd like to get up to at least 200 members on our basic membership level as soon as we can. That would be great and very beneficial. Let me also say, if you would like to be notified tomorrow morning, when I get up in the morning, I'm going to work on the email notification system tomorrow morning. So if you're watching this and you did not get your email, you didn't get a notification, it's because I haven't set it up yet. I'll be setting it up tomorrow. All you need to do, there'll be a link tube link below, or the moderators will put it in the chat, and that will allow you to sign up for our email newsletter. So if you're not getting notified when we go live, the email will let you know when we're roughly a couple minutes before we go live. It'll let you know that we're about to go live. Normally about 5 minutes before, it will let you know that we are going to go live. Okay, so you guys go, there'll be a link to description in link in the description below. Make sure you click on that link and that'll solve your problem for you. Let me go ahead and put that up there. Hold on. I need to make an adjustment here. Lord have mercy. There we go. So there. So that'll be in the link for you down below. And you look and it'll take you to the page that looks like this, and you'll be able to sign up for that. Okay, so that's that. Sorry guys, I'm just doing the announcements for right now. Also, if you are a supporter of the Mad Church Disease channel, please do so. You know, we haven't been on for the last 2 days. Shout out to all of you that have supported Uncle Fred the other day for his birthday. Thank y'all so very much, and he sends his heartfelt thank yous to all of you. And so I want to say thank you to all of you that are doing that. Please make sure that you guys hit the like button. I've got 102 of you guys watching me right now. If you guys would be so kind as to hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. Okay. All right. Thank y'all. The membership is about $4.99. And that's our lowest tier membership. And next week, I'm going to be working on some classes or some free stuff that I'm going to be giving to members who are YouTubers on our highest level. And you guys will see me post that sometime next week. So that'll be posted up for you guys next week to kind of help out some YouTubers and give you guys some lessons on some basic stuff when it comes to YouTube. Okay. All right. I believe that covers everything that I needed to talk about to get us started in the program. Let me go ahead and get myself going. Now, I'm not even going to talk about this a long time. A lot of these stories I'm going to be hitting and quitting. I will not even be dealing with this a lot. So the only reason why I wanted to talk about Leandria for a brief moment here today is because, number one, at this particular point, the only thing that we could do is pray for Leandria. We want to pray for her and pray for the people that surround her. But in order for Leandria to get better, Leandria is going to have to work on those things herself. That's not something that we personally can fix for her. That's something that she's going to have to fix for herself. And I respectfully understand, and I'm respectfully going to allow her the room and the space to do it. Now, many of you ask, well, why are we talking about this? Well, yesterday, I just so happened, because I like Leandria and I follow Leandria, I just so happened to get a video that pops up on my screen, and I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, is Leandria, is she drunk? Is she high? Some of y'all was saying it was her teeth. I don't know. Well, all I know is she loves James Moore.
Just in case, I rep James Moore. Just in case.
All right, just so you know, She reps with James Moore, and I hope some people go ahead and be kind and get her some assistance and get her some help. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But good luck to you, Leandria. I wish you the best. And yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for that. I'm just going to be honest with you when it comes to that particular story. That's all I got. You guys also know yesterday I talked a little bit about, or the other day, it wasn't yesterday, day before yesterday, I talked a little bit. It just seems like everybody's talking to the dead here as of late. I don't know what's going on with all of these people wanting to talk to the dead folks. What is everybody's fascination with talking to dead people? I don't get it. Now, some of you think you're talking to the dead, but according to the Bible, you're not. And it is what I'm just telling you what the scripture says. The Bible says you're not talking to the dead. You think you're talking to the dead, but you're not. I've been getting and hearing from all kinds of people. Everybody coming over trying to tell me, well, Marcellus, this person said this and this person said that. I don't even really care. I really don't. If everybody want to talk to the dead, that's on them. Or who they think to be the dead. They can forget that. Because I don't believe you're talking to the dead. That's the first thing. So yeah, that's the first thing. Everybody got something. No, everybody don't do something. Everybody don't do something. Some people don't do it all, and everybody don't do everything. That's not a true statement. But I mean, people have their issues. That's true. Everybody's got a vice, if that's what you meant. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. But yesterday we talked a little bit about Demetrius Sinegal's response to Pastor Todd Hall deciding that he wanted to talk to the dead. I actually let you hear the audio recording, and I proved to you yesterday that he was apparently in his own mind, he was conjuring up some sort of spirit or something from, we'll call it the underworld. And he just decided that that's what he wanted to do. And for all of you that said that he wasn't doing it, you didn't listen to the audio recording very well. Okay. And so that's just the situation there. So that way y'all know that, and you will have it. Did I miss something, Moni? I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't know what happened. Yes, you can still join Dolores. Even if you can't be there as often, you can still join. Long as you renew your membership every day, every month, it's gonna give you the access to the videos and all the stuff that's over there. Okay, all right. So that's that. Yeah. So that's that. Oh my goodness. Okay, but yeah. But Demetrius Sinegal and these folks have been talking to the dead. They're having their they're sort of clap back with one another because these folks are talking to the dead and wanting to talk to the dead. Listen, I don't care what you do in your own private life, in your own spiritual practice, but I'm gonna just be frank here. I don't want to really have anybody praying for me and praying over me when you talking to the dead. That's just something that I just don't feel comfortable with, me personally. And if you don't think that Todd Hall was speaking to the dead, then you just wasn't listening very well.
Your pastor is so influential, global, to where I am a target. There's a voice telling me to tell you that she's okay where she is. You just lost your daughter? She says, tell my mama I want her to be free. I want her to live the rest of her life like they're the last days of her life. Tell her how I and God, before I close my eyes, had a peaceful conversation about my soul. What is so strange to me is that I'm being attacked by those I helped. And I'm only saying this for my church, not for the media, not to post, not for sound bites. But if you are a person that is groomed to be a connoisseur and digest negativity all the time because you like candy and not vegetables, you will surf the internet and scroll and looking for garbage to eat. I do not talk to the dead. But I do talk to God, who speaks to me about the living and the dead. I want to appreciate somebody who don't know I'm doing it, because I didn't watch the whole thing of the person who tried to get me. Need us to applaud him. His Grace, brother, pastor, prophet, Larry Reed protected me on last night for a whole hour. And I want us to appreciate this man for even feeling like he had to do such a thing. Address it again. Your pastor does not speak to the most dead people I speak to is on Sunday mornings. Your pastor does not speak with dead people.
And as you can hear, he said there was a voice telling me to tell you that I made peace with God. And I mean, and that, I didn't even really catch that part yesterday. So that was even more. Yes, Lynn, that's that stupid stuff. Talking about some his grace. You know, that's the foolishness of these people that's so disrespectful and dishonorable. But that's a whole nother matter within itself. But yeah, that was the contention between Demetrius Sinegal. I read the response from Demetrius Sinegal. If you didn't hear yesterday's program, you'll want to go and repeat that program on yesterday. But I just wanted to let you know, he clearly said and stated that he was talking, that the person was talking to the woman, tell my mama I this, and that's what he said. And she's telling me to tell you. That's what he said. So don't come back here talking about he ain't talking to the dead. That's what he said. It's on video. We didn't make that up. I'm sorry if you don't understand how to listen with a critical ear, but we clearly heard what the man said. And that's exactly what they do. They just deflect. Deflecting, that's all they do is deflect. Absolutely. You know, and I think so. I think some people are eating garbage, and that's why they love garbage. But I'll be honest, and that even goes for content creators. I think some content creators are serving folks garbage, but that's a whole nother matter, and I'm moving right along. All right, now, so that's Demetrius Sinegal. Now, I have been telling you guys a couple of stories. I'm not going to go into the stories. For those of you that have not been paying attention to the channel, we have put these stories up for you guys so that you guys can watch these stories and get a little bit better understanding of what's going on. And I'm not going to rehash them because they're on the TikTok and they're also on YouTube. So y'all go make sure y'all subscribe to the TikTok channel as well. Because the TikTok channel is going to show you some of the updates on some of those other stories, and that I can't put on YouTube, that I can put on TikTok, because TikTok won't be giving me a whole bunch of trouble about, you know, ranking the videos and all of that kind of stuff. I could just put them on there and keep things moving. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all go to TikTok and subscribe to the TikTok channel. Okay, so that's that other part too, because I ain't gonna be dealing with all of that. That's all right, K Rich. You on time. All right. So y'all make sure y'all do that, because that's going to be crucial as well. All right. So let me see where I'm at here. We're 24 minutes in. Let me see which was the next story here, or am I moving too fast? Okay. Yeah, I'm moving too fast, actually. Yeah. Well, I wanted to tell you this story. This story might be a little bit longer. Anyway, now, during COVID, myself and Dawson Speaks, we did some stories on this guy. His name is Stricjavvar Strickland. And if you're a member of my channel, you get access to the videos that we did the pre-COVID videos and those COVID videos, because they've all gone membership. And we did that like a while ago. But you guys can go back and watch the whole story. Now, this pastor's story begins with a murder. Let me take a breath. I don't remember the young woman's name right now, but I know her boyfriend's name was Donovan. Stricjavvar Strickland was pastoring, and I believe it was in Kalamazoo, someplace called Kalamazoo or something. And he actually was fooling around with a young lady in his church, and he was like sending her all of these, sex text messages and all of this kind of stuff, right? And when he was sending her these kinds of messages, her boyfriend Donovan got a hold to it. Donovan actually ended up killing her. And this is a long story. And you got to go back and get your membership so you can see all the rest of it. But it's inside the membership already. So I did the first part of this, breaking it down, because his story starts with a murder. I mean, literally, this dude has gone from bad to worse. So the young man kills the young lady, and the police ended up getting to Stricjavvar Strickland because the text messages sent them over in his direction, because they had they had access to the young lady's phone. So when they get the young lady's phone, they notice that, they figure out that she's actually driving a car that's not her own. And so they reach out to him about the text messages, and he doesn't say anything about the car at first. Then he calls back about the car because it's actually his wife's car. So he's been, fooling around on his wife, and he's telling the police that he wants the car back. Well, of course, the police don't want to give him the car back because, of course, it's a part of the ongoing investigation, right? So they don't give him the car back. He eventually gets the car back, but he gets caught up again because him and his wife end up hiring young men in the church. What's up, Nick? They end up hiring young men in the church to sleep with his wife. I know this is a lot. And you need to go back. If you have a membership, go look for the video where I talked about him in the membership, because it's already there. Okay. But there's more to this story, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, he got sentenced to a year in jail, and upon getting out, he has broken the law again. And this is what he has done.
Kalamazoo church pastor sent to prison for sex crimes in Kalamazoo 2 years ago is now accused of embezzling tens of thousands of dollars from a different church in a different state. News Channel 3's Abigail Taylor is joining us live in studio with more on this new development. Abigail.
Yeah, Andy, you and the viewers probably remembered this man, Stricjavvar Strickland. He was sentenced to 12 months in prison in 2023. Strickland was sentenced for paying teenage boys to participate in sex acts with his wife in 2018 inside of their home. Strickland, released from prison in January of last year, now faces a separate charge as a pastor, this time in Mississippi. According to the district attorney's office in Covington County there, Strickland is charged with embezzlement from a church that's about an hour southeast of Jackson. The district attorney's office tells me he's unable to provide any more information at this time because it's an active investigation. Strickland in 2020 faced multiple charges, including child sexual assault and human trafficking. 10 of those counts were dropped. All charges against his wife for her alleged involvement were dropped. He was sent to prison for 1 year on one felony count of facilitation of travel services for the purpose of prostitution. Even in accepting a plea deal, which Strickland claimed was best for his wife and their 9 children, he maintained his innocence. The plea deal allowed him to avoid registering as a sex offender, according to court records that were obtained by News Channel 3. Now, Strickland is set to go through Mississippi courts, and will continue to follow this case as it develops.
Okay, K Rich, and to answer your question, because he's a weirdo. Because he's a weirdo. That's why he wanted to see that. Shout out to all of you that are in the chat. If you have yet to hit the like button, please make sure that you do so. You guys, because I don't want to keep y'all all day today. I need y'all to hit the like button. Shout out to all of you that are in the chat. Please make sure that you fall out and hit the like button. I didn't even look. Somebody notify me and let me know. Yes, and he has 9 children. Well, I mean, you can have 9 children, K Rich, if you over there, what's they say, dropping it low and spreading it wide. I mean, you can definitely do that. Okay, so here's the thing about Stricjavvar Strickland. And I believe he's trying to change his name, because when you look up his stuff now, they're calling him Stricjavvar. It's Stricjavvar Floyd Strickland now. So his name is kind of on the Google, it kind of comes up a little different, but you got to know what you're looking for in order to pull the rest of this deal here. So this particular man that you see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, he has progressively been teeter-tottering with the law. I told you the beginning of his story started with a murder. And that alone would have should make the hairs on the back of most people's necks stand up. But after fooling around with that young lady and getting her pretty much he is a pastor. Yes, he's a pastor. And that young lady actually getting murdered, he actually was hiring young men to sleep with his wife. And I told y'all all that story. And they were plowing into his wife like a cotton field. And, he had no problem with that happening. He was very pleased with whatever was going on over there until they got caught, because some of the young men actually turned him in. Now, they turned him and his wife in. Now, here's the interesting thing about this. And I've said this on another situation, you guys. I told you guys that when you pay for sex, or you pay people to travel to get to you for sex, they got new crimes they're putting on you now. That is sex trafficking, and they got all these other little laws and things that they're adding on to that. So all of these NBA players that's flying all of these women in for all of the whatever they're doing, that is against the law. So if you fly someone from one place to the other place for the sole purpose of having sex, and then you're going to pay them, you can go to jail. And you need to understand that. And people need to understand that. Well, K Rich, I don't know. Some people get off like that. What's the man's name? Oh my God. Liberty University. Jerry Falwell's son, Jerry Falwell Jr. That's what he liked to see a young man with his wife while he sat over in a corner and watched. Some people, that's what they like. That is, some people like that kind of stuff. But I wanted to let you guys know and keep you guys up to date. And I have so many updates that I need to do on so many stories, but I'm going to be putting them, like I said, on TikTok and stuff like that. So you guys just need to be paying attention. Some days I might put it on YouTube just to see if it'll rank, but we all know how YouTube is. And I'll have to see how that works out, because I don't know about YouTube. I appreciate it. But that's the story of Stricjavvar Strickland. And I wanted to give you guys an update on that case so that you guys could have that. Now, if anybody wants to talk about anything else, y'all tell me in the chat and I will speak about it, because I'll tell you, I was trying to make sure that I rushed and got myself up here. You darn right, Moni. He was paying the pool boy. It was the pool boy. It was absolutely the pool boy. Until the pool boy got tired, because I guess the money got funny and the pool boy got mad. And then that started a whole bunch of stuff there. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, Rosalind Weems has already been convicted. And I might talk about that a little bit more on tomorrow night's show, because I don't really feel like going into that in detail right now. Just know she on her way to jail. I'm sure y'all have watched it on some other content creators platforms. I believe she got something like 21 months. She's on her way to jail. Just so you know, she's on her way to jail. All right. So she is. That darn K Rich is hilarious. K Rich, the man might have had some meat. K Rich, he might have had some meat, but he just, hey, you know, some people get off like that. Somebody say voyeurism, creepy stuff. Yeah, most certainly. Most certainly. Yeah. And y'all know I've been busy all darn day, so I'm trying to stay up with y'all here. Because I know after this live, I'm going to bed. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. This is a wrap for me today. I'm gonna go somewhere and lay down. All right. Why are these male pastors so sexual and lustful? Well, the women are too. The women are too. Don't get it twisted. Oh, please. Listen. There was a woman pastor that had a sex tape out like a year or so ago. Her and some man was going ham. So it's just not the men. Oh, thank you. That's right. I forgot to talk about Robert Morris. Y'all also know that Robert Morris has been indicted. If you don't remember who Robert Morris is, that's the pastor down there I believe he's in Houston, Texas. And he was the one that was fooling around or messed around with Amy Klobuchar, the young lady, way back in the 80s, I believe it was. And they have actually indicted him as well. Let me see if I can pull that up. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can pull that up so y'all know who we're talking about. Oh, Lord. Let me show you here. Okay, let's go. Hallelujah. Let's pull this up, guys. He could be in Houston and Dallas. Yeah. Are they gonna let me show me this story? Continue. What's going on here? Oh no, they don't even want to show me the story without me paying $1. Okay, well, let's get off of this. Wow, that's interesting. These websites is real greedy now. Let's see if we can see this without paying any money. Okay, here we go. Lord, that's crazy. They don't even want to show you the stories no more. I understand it though, because they got to get paid for the work they do. I get it. But here's your story. This is Robert Morris, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't remember him, he actually has been indicted. Who's running for mayor? Tanika Chanel, who's running for mayor? I know it ain't Robert Morris. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is coming out of Texas. Oh Lord. Tanika Chanel, who's running for mayor? I'm waiting on you. Oh God. Who was she saying? Oh, you sent me a link. Hold on. Where was the link? Was it in the chat? Okay, maybe you might have sent it somewhere else. Let me see. Oh, Bo Limbrick. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I don't know that. But let's take a look at this real quick so I can tell you what's going on. The founder of the Dallas-Fort Worth mega church and former advisor to President Donald Trump has been indicted for sex abuse. The alleged incidents occurred in the 1980s. The grand jury has just indicted Robert Preston Morris, who is 63, on 5 counts of lewd or indecent acts with a child on Wednesday. Let me tell you something. They going all the way back into your dreams and and indicting you today. I listen here. Lord have mercy. The alleged victim was 12 years old at the time. Attorney General said there can be no tolerance for those sexually who sexually prey on children, said Attorney General. Wow. And for all of you that's thinking you can get away with all of your sex crimes, just understand you could be indicted 40, 50 years later. So you go on and think that you getting away, but like I said, you ain't getting away with nothing. The indictment against Moore is alleged that the former pastor had lewd or lascivious contact with a child throughout the early 1980s, and he done admitted it. So how in the world is he gonna get past this? It's gonna be an interesting situation. I'm not Daryl. They going all the way back to your dreams and indicting your ass. I'm just saying. They're going all the way. Wow, that is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Wow. Says if you don't want your skeletons in your closet, what'd you say? If you don't want your skeletons out of the closet, don't run for political office. Well, that's right, because it's going to come out. Any and everything. That's right. Sure will. It absolutely will. Oh, Lord. All right. I'm going to drop the link for anybody that wants to come up and talk to me. Because right now, I'm tired and I'm about ready to go already. I ain't going to even lie, because I told y'all I wasn't going to hold y'all late. Because I am tired, but I wanted to give y'all the Stricjavvar Strickland. And for those of you that came in late, I might play that again for you in just a second. Shout out to the 200 or so of you guys that are watching me live. Please, can y'all make sure y'all hit the like button? Where are we with the likes? I ain't even went to go look. Let me look. All right, Daryl, where you at? I need somebody to come up here and get me through the next 15 minutes, because I'm telling you, I'm about ready to shut it down. Hold on. How many likes we got? Oh, got 111. All right, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. If y'all could give me another 30 likes, I would really appreciate it. That means some Bush people, if y'all don't mind. I know some of you, you may not care for me, but just do me a favor and hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, and you know what I should do? Just so I don't have to do it again. Let me go ahead and hold on. Let's pin this at the top. All right, so the link to come up has been pinned. So in case you want to come up and say something, you most certainly can. Let me just do this for those of you. Now, you guys know I have not been on in the last several days, you guys. I need at least 10 of you guys to do at least $10 to support the budget of the program. I'm gonna set up the email system tomorrow, and then it's on to the text system. So it's email, text system. So I'm doing everything as much as and as fast as I can. What up, Daryl?
What's up? What's going on?
No, nothing much, man. So you didn't have to go to the other job today?
Oh,
okay.
Me and your buddy right here, she chilling.
Oh, okay. Hey, Amy. Oh, wow. She ain't saying nothing. She like, hey.
She out to the world, bro.
Did you feed her already?
Yep.
Oh,
fed her, water, the bathroom, everything.
Oh, yeah. That's why she doing that.
Yep.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Old girl going to jail for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Watch what I tell you now. She done flipped on somebody.
But it's well deserving. It's well deserved. She definitely deserved to be in jail. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, they had to send a message, but I guarantee you she won't be the only one gone.
Well, I hope not. And for the people, by the way, that's emailed me about her and about your case, I'm not ignoring any of you guys. And I know that I was supposed to be getting caught up on my emails. But I'm trying to get caught up, you guys. So make sure that you guys, just be patient with me, and I promise you, I'm gonna respond.
Security and Exchange Commission.
Yes,
that's who's gonna really be looking at this, and the FBI.
I can't believe she didn't get charged for doing that Patreon mess. Shout out to Dolores Forbes for getting your membership, who happens to be a new member. Yay for you.
If they get together and file a class action lawsuit, a lot of people gonna get
right. Well, I'm getting feedback from your television. Is that your TV that's up?
Yeah, let me mute it.
Oh man, Daryl, I'm so tired, man. I went to that class today. That man sped through that information so quick. And I'm like, thank God I get the replay because, man, he was talking some stuff today, man. I'm like, oh, man, he sped through it, though.
And
Thank you.
I heard the $4,000 part. I was like, "Ooh, that's why he sped through it."
Oh, yes, true. The main stuff was $4,000. I said, oh, no, I wouldn't. Even if I had $4,000 right now, I wouldn't give him $4,000.
I sat through a film course like that, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah," and then at the end he's like, "But for so and so, it was like $900 a year." He said, "You have unlimited access to him," and da 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 da. And I was like, "No, I'm good."
Hmm. Now, do you remember that Stricjavvar Strickland story that I told before? Do you remember that story or no?
It's been a long time since I've. But that dude is crazy.
Yeah. And for those of you that are coming in late, let me just go ahead and give you a little repeat of what we showed earlier about Stricjavvar Strickland. Check this out.
Kalamazoo church pastor sent to prison for sex crimes in Kalamazoo 2 years ago is now accused of embezzling tens of thousands of dollars from a different church in a different state. News Channel 3's Abigail Taylor is joining us live in studio with more on this new development. Abigail.
Yeah, Andy, you know, you and the viewers probably remember this man, Stricjavvar Strickland. He was sentenced to 12 months in prison in 2023. Strickland was sentenced for paying teenage boys to participate in sex acts with his wife in 2018 inside of their home. Strickland, released from prison in January of last year, now faces a separate charge as a pastor, this time in Mississippi. According to the district attorney's office in Covington County there, Strickland is charged with embezzlement from a church that's about an hour southeast of Jackson. The district attorney's office tells me he's unable to provide any more information at this time because it's an active investigation. Strickland in 2020 faced multiple charges, including child sexual assault and human trafficking. 10 of those counts were dropped. All charges against his wife for her alleged involvement were dropped. He was sent to prison for 1 year on one felony count of facilitation of travel services for the purpose of prostitution. Even in accepting a plea deal, which Strickland claimed was best for his wife and their 9 children, he maintained his innocence. The plea deal allowed him to avoid registering as a sex offender, according to court records that were obtained by News Channel 3. Now, Strickland is set to go through Mississippi courts and will continue to follow this case as it develops.
All right. So if you came on in late, that was Stricjavvar Strickland. If you have a membership, you can actually see the videos that I made several years ago about him. And they're in the membership area. So if you haven't gotten that, you can go ahead and get your membership and see those videos. Now, Daryl, what were you going to say?
They're going to hit him with the man.
Oh, I can't hear you, Daryl. Why are you muted?
You did.
Hold on. Let me hide you and bring you. Can you say something?
Can you hear me now?
Go out and come back in. I don't know what it did to you, Daryl. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. I don't know what it did. Oh, Lord. What is Moni saying? Yes, I agree. It's just nasty. The whole thing is just disgusting. And could you imagine being his wife after you done let all of them young boys run through you and now you on your way to jail? That would be horrible because she would have literally, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if your kids is in the room, close their ears. You'd have literally been fucked in that whole situation. The wife literally was fucked. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
What I come back into? Man, they gonna charge him with the violation.
I don't know. You're buzzing. You're buzzing, Daryl.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're buzzing. You sound like Max Hedren.
I don't know why, because I can hear you clearly.
Okay, well you got like, I don't know what that is. Is that feedback or what? I don't know what that is. Go say something.
I can say something.
Okay, yeah, it's you're getting feedback. I don't know why you're getting feedback. Oh, you know what? Let me turn your volume. Let me turn you down. How about now?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I don't know, Daryl. Is that better, you guys? Say something.
Say something.
No, you sound like bees. Like they say, you sound like fluttering bees. You got static. I don't know why you have static.
I don't
That's
need. Hold
well
on.
that
Hold on. Let me try something. Hold on. Oh, I see why. Better.
not for me.
I just took the Bluetooth off.
I know, but it's not better.
Hold on.
Somebody say you got the Timu microphone.
I almost said something, but it's your channel, so I'm gonna just let it go. I'm gonna just let it go. I'm gonna just let it go. But yeah, they're gonna charge him with the violation of the Mann Act.
You gonna come out and go out and come back in there and see if that solves it again.
All right, I'm gonna go to my computer.
All right, because that ain't working.
All right, be right back.
All right. Oh man. Now, and Daryl. Oh, I can't wait to ask Daryl about all these people talking to the dead. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. K Rich, that's so funny. Oh, you so funny, K Rich. K Rich, you a little troublemaker. Oh man. I went out today, you guys. I got some Indian food. I had my food before I came live. I'm drinking my water. I need to finish my water because I haven't finished my water that I was drinking. But I'm going to bed. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I'm gonna put on a movie and fall asleep. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not even gonna talk about Gigi and Lovie, although I want to. I'm tempted to. But I told Vincent I wasn't gonna talk about it no more, so I'm not, because I don't really think it's worth talking about anymore. Legal papers, and he can barely talk to you though before I go to bed though, because yeah. But I'm just telling you right now. Yeah, if you dumb enough to let Try Your Knees, Common Race, speak to you. Y'all remember him trying to sing "Thank You, Lord" to my Try Your Knees. If y'all dumb enough to let him open up the Bible and speak to you, there's no help for all y'all. And I know what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna tune in just so y'all could be laughing. I already know it, because I would tune in just to be laughing. That's why I don't watch him more. That what's the boy, Head and Shoulders? What's his name? The guy that was in the tall grass. What's his name?
Kobe Mitchell.
Kobe Mitchell. Yeah, y'all tune in to Kobe Mitchell just so you can laugh. Don't act like you don't do it. I know you do it, and you do it on purpose.
So, I would like to see Caldwell preach, but they probably put me out.
Well, you'd have to see it because you wouldn't be able to hear, because it's going to be a jumbled up bunch of words and mess.
And then, while he preaching, hater maker out to walk in just as he preaching, like, and just heckle the hell out of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, all he gonna do is come in there and be like, "What's up, Twinkle Toes?" That's
something.
He gonna call him something crazy. Yes, I did, Katrina. He Head and Shoulders.
Kobe Mitchell.
Kobe Mitchell is Head
Why y'all
and
do Kobe
Shoulders
like that?
because he is.
He was born, and them old folks say down south, he was born illy form.
Look, when he show up on the screen, this is how he looking. Ain't he all right? He's all right. Please, I don't want to see that. But I had to ask you, Daryl, what do you think about all these people and all these preachers and all these YouTubers now talking to the dead, saying they speaking to the dead?
It's the next grift. You're gonna look up and people gonna be wanting cash apps and donations, like in that movie with Whoopi Goldberg and what's the dude? He dead now. Ghost.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, Swayze. They're gonna have a whole section of YouTube where you can go and say, well, hey, I talked to your dearly departed for a cash app, or look, bless the cash app, send us something, super chat. And they don't see that. I see I see Satan done lied to you.
And he definitely done lied to these people, especially if they think they speaking to the dead. I need 8 of you guys. So we're almost there. I need 8 more of you to do at least $10 tonight. That way I'll meet my goal and we'll be on goal for tonight, you guys. But yeah. So Daryl, any plans coming up with you? What do you got going on? Because I know you're supposed to be interviewing some people, but what's going on with that?
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. I'm gonna. That's why I've been kind of like sitting in the living room there with my laptop because I'm putting together the thumbnails because I'm gonna be interviewing some recording artists that have each one of them have over 25, 30 years in the industry, and they're gonna tell some of the stuff that they've seen on the road and behind the scenes. You know, people that have worked with the likes of R. Kelly. Keith Sweat, Shaka Khan, all the 80s artists that you can think of, 80s and 90s artists that you can think of.
Did you hear about the preacher in Tennessee, in Memphis, that got shot and killed?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Outside the bar. You heard that? It was outside the bar.
And evidently before the shooting took place, a beer bottle got thrown. So
yeah. And her mugshot, she was smiling.
Yeah, because she was pleased with, but when that liquor wear off and that adrenaline wear off, and you sitting in that cell by yourself 23 hours out of the day, and reality gonna kick in, I'm not ever going home. Because you murdered somebody in cold blood.
Oh, they should be out. Because they don't care nothing about black people killing black people. She'll probably get 10 to 15 years max.
But who she shot. It's who she shot. She didn't just shoot some regular old joke out the street. She shot somebody that was a respected figure in the community. She gonna do at least, and she in her 40s, she gonna do at least 25 years. So by the time she gonna do
25 years?
Oh, yeah. Well, shoot, Jive Mama up there, she in jail for 24. And
that's just because she did the crime multiple times. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't even killed nobody. So if she ain't killed nobody and she went to jail for stealing. Shoot, they gonna throw. I mean, she shot a preacher. A respected preacher at that.
I want to send a shout out to Dolores Forbes. Thank you so much for your cash app. I appreciate it, Dolores. If I can get 8 more of y'all to do it, that would be great. Let me see. I might be down to 7 or 6 or 5. I don't even know. I ain't even look. Hold on 1 second.
But y'all keep me in your prayers. Old man, toward the end of this month, I'm gonna get my gallbladder taken out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got a surgery coming up. Is it anybody's birthday today in the chat by any chance? Anybody got a birthday?
Well, I want to shout out 2 birthdays this month in my family. Next Tuesday, my baby boy will be 22. And on the 25th, my second oldest, he turns 26.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 22 and 26.
Yep.
Wow. So
Amy.
All right, Rita, I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Come on, my friend.
So if I can get 7 of y'all, down to 7 of y'all, if I can get 7 more of y'all to send $10, we'll hit our goal today. All right. So Daryl, I just think for the rest of the year, my goal is to focus on feeding the homeless. We're going to get back to doing that and doing those care packages that I do for the homeless. And then I'm going to set everything up. So in the next week or 2, we'll have a clear direction on where we're going for the rest of the year. And so I'm aligning everything out for everybody. And so we'll know clearly what we're going to do.
Yeah, we need to talk this weekend at some point, if it's just for a few minutes, because I'm very, very serious about before my birthday getting that streaming channel that we had talked about before all this nonsense I was dealing with kicked off. That's full steam ahead.
Yeah. You know what I would like to see? Oh, by the way, I got so many things I could talk about. I would love for Gavin Newsom to go on Don Lemon or Roland Martin's show and explain himself. Because Gavin Newsom, but he's been saying a lot of bull crap. He met with that racist dude the other day talking about, he's found common ground with a racist. I'm like, I don't know how you could do that. And he said a couple of things in that interview that made my eyebrows raise. And at the moment, I don't know. I don't have it on my mind to tell y'all. But yeah, that guy is something else.
Is
That
he
guy's
running for governor again, or that's it for him?
huh? No,
Is he running?
hopefully he's going to run for president. I'm sure he is. And then
You think
Kamala
so?
Harris is going to run for governor. And if he's going to run for governor again, he's going to have to run against Kamala Harris because Kamala Harris is not going, she's going to probably run for governor.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. I know so. She want that check.
It's a step down though. She's vice president. She gets that check for the rest of her life. So
Yeah, but she going to get another check for the rest of her life too.
but shoot, that check she getting for being vice president, that's forever.
Right.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
and
Daryl, if you could get a check forever and then get another check for being governor, won't you take the 2 checks over the 1 check?
yeah, but the governor, she got to actually do some work now. Now all she got to do is go home.
She ain't gonna do no work. She gonna do just like the rest of them. Let everything burn and everything get washed away. That's what she gonna do. And come down, and when stuff get burned and washed away, she gonna say thoughts and prayers. That's what they do.
Mm.
I hope so, Moni. Moni say Gavin might be on the show. I sure hope so. I really do. I hope so. Daryl, we need to do some follow-ups. We need to talk to Matthew Russian's mom. One of us we need to reach out to them and see how folks are doing. We don't know what's going on.
Talk to Matthew's aunt. I'll call his aunt.
Oh, Danielle?
Talk to
Yeah.
her.
Well, let's call Danielle.
Or his daddy, but
Yeah. Let's call Danielle. We need to do some follow-up because I'm trying to get you guys followed up on all the stories that we told in the last several years. I'm trying to get y'all caught up on those. That's really what I'm trying to do. Let me see where we're at.
Oh, Wendy Williams.
Oh, Lord, Wendy.
No, they actually she got evaluated and they said she's not bad off like them people pretending. So it's gonna be a lot of court battles in the near future, because if she gets control of her stuff again, oh boy, she gonna have a lot to say.
Right, exactly. And well, I do believe that she has some cognitive decline. I just don't think that she has dementia. And because you could tell in her speech that she has some issues, right? So you can tell just by the way she talks, she's got some issues. But I'm just like, okay, she needs to come out and say she was supposed to go on The View tomorrow. Is that still going to happen? Do you know if that's going to still happen?
I'm going to have to tune into that from my desk.
Oh, yeah, because, and they try to say that her niece kidnapped her by taking her to dinner. Did you hear that? The caregiver said,
whatever it takes to get that lady a fair shake.
Yeah, stuff like that makes me laugh.
I think they're going to see a new and improved her, because she's going to have a change of heart, because she's crapped on a lot of people. And I think this time away has really opened her eyes to, like, hey, it's time for you to change, because tomorrow ain't promised to you.
Yeah, I think when you have brushes with life and death and stuff like that, it'll definitely change your perspective.
Sure will, because I'm a witness to that. Because when you laid up in a hospital and people out here celebrating your downfall, it makes you think.
But all those people that was doing that, Daryl, look at them now. Just look at them now. I mean, stuff just not even working out for them.
Nope.
All right.
I have my name Daryl, and I'm not on anybody's pending litigation. Oh, speaking of litigations, I was going all them times I've been going on Pacer and looking at stuff. I was thinking that just by looking at it, it was free, and they sent my ass a bill.
How much was the bill?
$78.
Well, I think that's because you downloaded all of when you download the
I called and asked that. They said, no, anytime you access it, even if you don't download, it's 10 cents a page.
Damn.
Yeah. And you know how many documents I've been downloading and looking at.
Yeah, I know. And then that damn TD Jakes document alone, like guess what, Daryl? You can literally say Dwayne Youngblood done cost your ass some money.
He damn sure did.
We're gonna have to send you a cash app. We're gonna have to send you a cash app.
Yeah, that shit was $78. They said you can't until you pay your balance, you can't go back on there. That's why I didn't send you nothing with old girl going to jail. I looked the other way. I went to another route, but it lets you read it, but you can't download it. I was like, oh, okay. You got 21 months, and that's why I sent you the message. But the thing I'm really looking at right now, and I'm praying for it, because Leandra Johnson.
Mm.
I was watching Vincent's members only video, and
Which one? The one from today or the yesterday?
I think it was today.
Mm.
And he had a therapist on, and that lady was breaking it down. And at the as far as she's gone, she has what's called DTs. Her body has to have alcohol, because if she don't, and she just stop and quit cold turkey, it'll kill her.
Wow. Well, shout out to the 5 of you that's Cash App. We need only 5 more of you to support the show. So $10 if you can support. St. James say his last Pacer bill was $111.
Yeah. See, so he knows what the deal is. You just sitting there clicking and looking. Next thing you know, they send you that bill. I'm like, oh, okay. I said, well,
wow.
I'll pay that next week. I ain't gonna pay it now.
And Moni said they bill after $30.
Hey, I found that, and I walked into my boss's office and I asked. He said, "Yeah." He said, "They bill you," and I was like, "Just for looking." He said, "Just for looking."
Yeah. Well, hey guys, that's why we need to support the Cigar Vlogger, Mad Church Disease, because when we tell you guys, when we download those documents and read them to you, as you can hear now, it costs money. So make sure y'all support the program. I only need 5 more y'all, and we done hit our budget for the night. So that's great. Somebody said, how's Jimmy doing? Daryl, have you talked to Jimmy?
Shoot, he doing good. Jimmy over in the country and chilling on at the swimming pool and eating good food.
I know.
And eating good food that I wish I could be eating right about now. And
when he said those oxtails be talking like that. Yeah, them oxtails be in them talking about $2 a pack and $3 a pack. I just be saying, whatever, sir.
Yeah, he had to rub it in, but he's sitting there eating seafood platters for $8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fresh out it's fresh out the ocean because he's right by the water, so he getting the freshest of seafood.
Yeah, he's on TikTok too. I believe the name of his channels is Battles and Journeys.
Yeah,
so yeah, if you look him up, the name of his YouTube channel is Battles and Journeys. Shout out to Tasha Global here. I know she may not be in the chat today, but shout out to her because she be doing good work too.
Yes, she do. Yes, she do.
She be doing good work.
She do.
So,
but you know what? Everybody ain't really talking about it, but this Rosalind Weems situation, it ain't over.
Oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. I know that personally.
Yeah, but she just the first one to go.
Yeah, I know that.
And when these people get together and they like, hey, I want my money back, and they start singing and talking to the right people at the Security and Exchange Commission and filing grievances and complaints, it's going to open an investigation. And when they open that investigation is going to get cross-referenced with other open investigations by federal authorities. And some people going to have to talk real fast and have a whole bunch of telethons to keep themselves out of jail, because when you encourage people to put their money on certain stock to inflate the price and the value of that stock, and then just as they go to the investing, and then you pull out and sell all your shares and leave these people with no money, that's illegal.
Right. Well, I mean, it's the height of a Ponzi scheme, if you ask me. It's what do they call it? Pump and dump. They call it pump and dump.
Pump and dump. That's right.
Yeah, that's
you
the
run that price of that stock all the way up, and then when it gets high to a point where you want it, then you turn around and sell all your stock. And then the people that you sent over there that got your value up for you to put your money in your pocket. Oh boy.
Yeah, you're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Yeah, you don't play with them alphabet boys because they're gonna get theirs.
Right. Well, we're not attorneys over here, but we just do our best. We just do our best.
Yeah. Give me 4 years. I might have that title. Give me 4 years.
Well, you probably be in class with William McCrae. You're gonna be in class with William McCrae over there breathing all hard, talking about, what did you say, teacher? I didn't hear you. That's what you're gonna be hearing. Please.
First, you gotta have a bachelor's degree. That's one. So unless he go finish 3 years of undergraduate real quick, 3.5 years, because he only went to school one semester. And I just sit here and listen to him tell that lie that he graduated from Morehouse. When my son, Malik's goddaddy, was in school at the same time at Morehouse that he was there for that one semester and sang in the choir. that one time that he was there. But he continues to put this narrative out there that he's an alumnus, and there's no record of him ever making it out of his freshman year. But okay.
American Airlines breaking news: plane catches fire at the Denver International Airport. The passengers have been evacuated. Now, Daryl, speaking of planes and trains and automobiles, makes me think of our slow president. Why doesn't he take ownership of the fact that the economy is doing bad under him? Why can't he own it?
Think about it, Marcellus. If he tanks this economy,
if he tanks it, did you say if?
I'm devil's advocate.
I mean, every day the stock market is going down. I'm just saying. Okay,
he tanks this economy. If prices are in value, everything goes all the way into the basement. And then certain groups of people that 1% to 2% go in and buy everything. Who benefits?
Oh, yeah, they do. Plus, it's going to be an arm and a leg for us to buy stuff in a minute.
Right.
That's what
the goal is, to do away with the middle class. Either you're going to have money or you're not going to have. You're going to eventually, their goal is to make the United States like the rest of the world in most places. The haves and the have-nots. No in between. You're either going to be rich or you're going to be poor. You're going to see people living in mansions, and then you're going to see people surrounding them living in utter poverty and
shipping containers.
Right. There you go, the shipping.
No, but that's where they're going to be living, because that's what they all want us to live in, is a shipping container.
Well, I see, me and you differ there, because I've seen some shipping container homes. That's something that I actually want.
I would like for them to be on my property where I could rent them out as an Airbnb, but to live in a shipping container, I don't know about that, Daryl.
Some of them shipping containers that they built, and they are 5 and 6 bedroom shipping container. You can buy a shipping container for like brand new for like $3,500, and you get 5 of those, and you've only spent 15 grand, and then you put in another 40,000-50,000, and you got a whole house.
Dolores says, but by the time no, that's not what I wanted to show you. Dolores said, no, who was that? No, it was that K Rich. I thought it was Dolores. No, K Rich says, Daryl, by the time old boy finishes law school, he'll be 75.
Got to go for 4 years. Part-time in law school is 4 years. If you go full-time, it's 3. And the program I'm looking at, I can do it all online and be done in 4 years and keep my day job.
Now, have you got up early in the morning and seek the Lord over there with William? Because you know he's doing prayer and prophecy early in the
I set myself up. I ain't got nobody to blame but myself. I walk right into that.
You gonna be up for prayer and prophecy in the morning?
I would do prayer and prophecy with Andrew Caldwell before I do it with William McCray.
Oh, okay, all right. Because at
least I know Caldwell's sincere.
I don't think he's sincere. Oh Lord, he think he is. That's the funny part. Oh my God. Look, and K Rich said, look here, Daryl. K Rich says rent is $1,200 to $1,500 for 1 bedroom in Texas. It's impossible to get ahead as a lower wage worker. Yeah, you're right. But I'm gonna tell you, but you know what, K Rich, I'm gonna tell you what people need to do. They need to go back to start paying for everything in cash and stop swiping their cards. Because you remember when we used to pay for everything in cash, you would get some change back, right? And when you get your change back, you would put that in a jar and you would just keep saving up that change. You save up that change for a whole year, you'd be surprised how much money you have. Because I furnished the whole place one time with nothing but change. I had designer tables, designer couch. I had a whole bunch of stuff made.
When I'm walking about and I see change on the ground and people drop it, I can't tell you. I would venture to say in my lifetime, just picking up change and putting it in little jars and piggy banks or whatever, I probably have had a couple $1,000s in my lifetime like that.
I had to know this was you. I had to know this was you. Dewan, you so damn crazy. Talking about if people were tired, they would be living in the overflow. That's the problem they was overthrown. And that's why they can't live in the overflow, because somebody threw them overboard and they ain't had no hiding place. I should have known it was you.
I saw it earlier, talking about pay your tithes before you pay your paysa bill.
Oh Lord, here we go. I didn't even see that. Dewan is a hoot. I tell you, Dewan, I don't have the energy for you tonight. And the last time you showed up on the program, we didn't hear from Lynn for about 2 months. So you hush. I don't know what you done did. You better cut it out. That's all I know. We didn't hear from Lynn for 2 months after you showed up. Must have been the juju.
You said something earlier about the EJ guy and then this Lovey guy. You said they pay attention to the Lovey guy because he's got the money and he's light skinned. And then this other guy, he's dark skinned and he's not as wealthy. So they kind of like look at him and da. And I started thinking about that thing. So you got a point there.
Honestly, if you think about it, everybody, today I was thinking, I said, I think there's some colorism to this situation. It really is.
There's a serious caste system in the African American community. If the lighter you are, the more your words carry weight. If you're light skinned, if you're dark skinned, you got to be really, really on it to get somebody to pay attention to you. Just look at our leaders. You very seldom see somebody dark skinned that's a leader in our community. Very seldom.
Well, Daryl, did you? Well, you maybe didn't hear it. I said this: a pretty girl who's light skinned, people will pull over if they see her crying and in distress. They'll pull over to help her. If there's a dark skinned woman on the side of the road and she need help, she on home. That's how they do them. They really do. Yeah. People don't think you're telling the truth, but it really is true.
If you see a dark skinned person in a position of leadership, they had to work 3 times as hard. 3 times as hard to get that position. But a light-skinned person, shoot, all you gotta do is be light and smile and say the right words that people want to hear, and you can go all the way to the top with little to no skill at all.
I can't stand the one. Light-skinned church members only have to pay 5% on their tithes. Daryl, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
You think about who's now not to take anything away from Barack Obama because he's very brilliant, but he's biracial. He's light skinned. He's biracial. Kamala Harris, light skinned. You just think about these heads of these corporations. They're either your complexion or lighter.
Well, I can tell you right now, I ain't even gonna go there. Well, good luck to Kamala Harris. That's all I can say. Because Donald Trump is saying some of the craziest stuff. I appreciate all of you guys tonight. Shout out to the 5 of you that went ahead and tried to help us reach our goal. If you're watching the replay, that information will be down in the description below for you. Hold on, and that way you guys can support us and help us reach our goal. I know some of you will do that on the replay, and I appreciate you for it. Shout out to the cigar vlogger. Daryl, any last words? Because I'm going to go lay down.
Go get you some rest, man. I'm gonna go in here and do this thumbnail. And I've been trying to talk to y'all, and last night I woke up just as y'all were all hanging up. I think this.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm about to call y'all when we get off, and I'm gonna fall asleep on y'all like y'all fall asleep on me. So I'm about to call. I
hope you don't be on that medication like I am, because tonight I'm not taking it.
Yeah, I'm gonna call y'all and fall asleep, and I'm gonna make sure I be loud and chopping as many trees down. Wanda. The Zelle information is in the description of the video on YouTube. All that information is in the description. I'm tired, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. I've been up very early and I was in an intense class today and I am exhausted. There we go. Moni No Love put it in there. There's the Zelle information for you. Send it straight to the email. Thank y'all so much. Daryl, any last words? Anything you want to say?
If you are out here in the social media spaces and you know you have stole people money and lied, your day is now come.
Oh yeah, it's coming for sure.
It's here. And Trump ain't gonna give you no pardons.
No, he not. No, he not. And
Rosalind Williams gonna tell on y'all.
Yeah, and maybe that might be the reason why some other people smile. Well, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. God bless y'all, and y'all, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I will see you guys. We love and appreciate y'all. I can honestly